What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a book haul for you guys. It's not the pile that's sitting over here, that actually is a library haul. You can't know about those books yet because secret TBR. A lot of these books I think came from publishers because I reached out to them using my trusty technique. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a whole video right here for you guys. I explain exactly how I get ARCs, which are advanced reading copies, what I send to the publisher. I even share a Notion template so that way you can stay organized. So if you have not seen that video, you need to go check it out because it has so much helpful information. I think it's one of the best videos I've ever put together before, and I literally do not hold anything back. I'm telling you exactly how I get books sent to me. So speaking of books being sent to me, I received just last night by, how do I say it? Okay, Varie, that's how you say the first name, Varie McFarlane. And thank you to William and Morrow and HarperCollins for sending this to me. So this is a romance book. I actually did start it. I am 59 pages into it and I'm actually really liking it. But it's very relatable. It's about these characters that are in their 30s and the one girl and the guy, it's like a friend group of 4, and the one girl and guy, I think they had something and then he ends up dating somebody else and they just got engaged. I hear that there is a lot of emotional heartbreak. Some of my other friends were reading an ARC copy of this and they were saying that it's very heavy. I have not gotten to the heavy part yet. It's been very funny and relatable and I've been really enjoying it, so I'm very excited. I was supposed to have reading vlog out for this soon, but hopefully I can get to it and it can be out by next week. This book actually was published on May 4th, so you guys can actually go grab a copy if you're interested. Okay, this is a book that I swapped for, I think. Monday's Not Coming, which I actually just finished this yesterday. It is so good, you guys. I don't know if this beats Allegedly because I really loved Allegedly, really loved this one. I really don't know which one I like better, but this one was done so well, and for a young adult novel, it's actually very dark. I cannot believe what happens in this book. Okay, that's for a young adult to read, make sure that they're older. This is about friends Monday and Claudia, and Monday goes missing and Claudia tries to find her. She goes, she's not going to school and she's been asking all these teachers and just asking all of these questions, and it's no one really cares that Monday's missing. It's definitely not what I thought it was going to be about, but I really liked how it was done. Okay, then we have Deafo, and this was actually sent to me by Gwen. She saw this, I think at Goodwill, which is really awesome, and it is so cute inside. Look at that. Looks super cute. I don't remember much about this one. Oh, this is actually a graphic novel memoir about growing up deaf. That's very interesting. So I guess it's CC Bell's memoir. So really excited to read this, and I'm definitely gonna save this then for when I have kids. Okay, next up, my friend Amanda sent me Float Plan. So she actually had this on her list to swap, and I was interested in swapping, but she had just swapped with somebody else, and then literally she sends me a copy in the mail from Amazon. Maybe I can just count it for my birthday since my birthday is this month. So I actually heard about this one from Gwen. Gwen read it and really liked it, and she said it was pretty emotional, and I'm always looking for emotional romances. It says, since the loss of her fiance, Anna has been shipwrecked by grief until a reminder goes off about a trip they were supposed to take together. Impulsively, Anna goes to sea in their sailboat, intending to complete the voyage alone. But after a treacherous night's sail, she realizes she can't do it by herself and hires Kian, a professional sailor, to help. Much like Anna, Kian is struggling with a very different future from the one he had planned. As romance rises with the tide, they discover that it's never too late to chart a new course. Hopefully I like that one. Okay, now this book comes out on the 11th, and so you guys can pre-order it if you're interested. I've not read it yet. This is from Custom House. Thank you so much for sending me Mary Jane, and look how beautiful this book is. It looks like Daisy Jones and the Six vibes, but it's young adult actually. So I was very intrigued on trying out a young adult historical fiction novel. This is set in one of my favorite time periods in 1970s, It says, Almost Famous meets Daisy Jones in the Six in this funny, wise, and tender novel about a 14-year-old girl's coming of age in 1970s Baltimore, caught between her straight-laced family and the progressive one she nannies for, which happens to be secretly hiding a famous rock star and his movie star wife for the summer. So I'm very excited to read this. I was not a huge fan of Daisy Jones and the Six, so I'm hoping that this one actually hits the spot because I'm not a huge historical fiction person, but I love reading things about like the 60s and the 70s for some reason, so that's why I think I'm gonna like it. This next one got sent to me by Atria Books. This is 6 Weeks to Live. This one actually just got sent to me on the day it was published, so I did not have time to read it, but it did come out May 4th, so you guys go ahead and grab a copy. Now, I think I remember this one. Obviously, it's a thriller, but like, oh my gosh, look how beautiful that cover is. It's one of my favorite covers. It almost looks like the color scheme of like Such a Fun Age, like, you know how beautiful that one is. I actually have this author's first book, You Can't Catch Me, which I've heard really good things about, but I just haven't read it yet. And this one I think is about this lady that has cancer and she only has 6 weeks to live. But she actually thinks that someone like poisoned her or got her sick. Yeah, while stunned by the diagnosis, the 48-year-old mother decides to spend what little time she has left with her family, her adult triplets and twin grandsons close by her side. But when she realizes she was possibly poisoned a year earlier, Jennifer is determined to discover who might have tried to get rid of her before she's gone for good. Ooh, okay. I'm hoping that one's really good. Okay, now this I swapped for, and I actually am currently reading it. It's The Push by Ashley Audrain. And I've heard so many good things about this book. Like, everybody is raving about it right now. Gwen was raving about it. I mean, everybody in my book club is raving about it. So thankfully I was able to swap for this copy, and I just started it today. I was listening to the audiobook while I was driving, and I think I'm like 30-ish% through, like maybe 35% now, and I'm actually really liking it. It's giving me Baby Teeth and The Perfect Child vibes, and also The Perfect Mother vibes, because of like, I don't know, there's so much like baby childhood stuff in here. I don't know, it's about being a mom, which is literally one of my favorite tropes, obviously, is like, for some reason, I don't know why, motherhood and babies. I love reading about that in thrillers. But I actually think that I should clarify. A lot of people said this is not really a thriller. It's more of like a literary thriller or like a drama. So don't go grab this because I'm saying it's a thriller. I don't know. I haven't like finished it, so I don't know, but it feels like a thriller while I'm reading it right now. Like, I don't know, it literally feels like I'm reading like The Perfect Child or something like that. It says, a tense, page-turning psychological drama about the making and breaking of a family and a woman whose experience of motherhood is nothing at all like what she hoped for and everything she feared. Okay, and then William and Morrow sent me The Last Goodbye. This actually comes out June 21st. And it's beautiful. I just love blue books, what can I say? And this sounds so interesting. Like, you guys know that I love emotional romances and I'm always looking for them. This says, how can you move on if you can't let go? Spencer was the love of Anna's life, her husband, her best friend, her rock, her soulmate. She thought their love would last forever. But 3 years ago, Spencer was tragically killed in an accident and Anna's world was shattered. On New Year's Eve, Anna calls Spencer's phone number just to hear his old voicemail greeting, but to her shock, someone answers. There's more to that, but doesn't it sound like literally heartbreaking? So I will definitely have a reading vlog up for this one because I'm gonna do a reading vlog for it since it comes out June 21st. But if it sounds good, you can definitely pre-order now. Okay, this next one comes out May 25th, which is actually the day after my birthday. And it even has a cake on it. This one was sent to me by Scribner, and this is Cheat Day by Liv Stratman. This says it's a smart and funny debut novel about the unexpected consequences of one woman's attempt to exert control over her life by adhering to a strict wellness regimen. Kit and David were college sweethearts. Now married and in their 30s, they live in Kit's childhood home in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. While David has a successful career, jetting off on work trips to exciting destinations, Kit is stuck in a loop. She keeps quitting her job at her sister's bakery to seek a more ambitious profession, but fear of failure always brings her back to Sweet Cheeks. Kit finds a fraught solace in cycling through fad diets, which David, in his efforts to be supportive, follows with her. Their latest program is the Radiant Regimen, an intense 75-day cleanse and Kit is optimistic about embarking on a new chapter of clean eating and self-control. This literally sounds like me. Oh, unable to resist their mutual attraction, Kit and Matt have a passionate affair, which is the carpenter. So she actually has an affair. Okay, I think I'm going to like this book because I love reading about infidelity. I don't know why. I mean, obviously I don't want it to happen to me, but it's always intriguing when I read things about it. I don't know why. I guess it's because it gives me like an emotional, like, oh my gosh, why would you do this? How could you do this type of thing? And I love having emotions while I'm reading a book. But this comes out May 25th, so go pre-order it if it sounds good to you. Again, I'm gonna try and do a reading vlog for it, of course. Okay, last but not least, this one got sent to me by Harper, and I am so excited. This comes out July 21st, and it's The Stranger in the Mirror by Liv Constantine. I am so excited because this is the author of The Last Mrs. Parrish, which is one of my all-time favorite thrillers. Oh my gosh, and I cannot believe that they sent this to me. Okay, this one says, a diabolically, twisty, psychologically unsettling novel about a woman with no recollection of her past. Addison's about to get married, but she's not looking forward to the big day. It's not her fiance. He's a wonderful man. It's because Addison doesn't know who she really is. A few years ago, a kind driver found her bleeding next to a New Jersey highway and rescued her. While her physical wounds healed, Addison's memory never returned. She doesn't know her real name, or how she ended up injured on the side of a road, or why she can't shake the notion that she may have done something very, very bad. Okay, I love amnesia thrillers, memory loss thrillers, all that kind of stuff, so I think that this is gonna be right up my alley as long as it's done very well. So, cannot wait to read this, and definitely gonna have a reading vlog for this one too. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all of my book haul for April, and there's going to be a huge book haul for May because of my birthday is in May, and I'm actually saving all of the packages that I get, and I'm gonna do a whole unboxing just like I did last year. I am so excited because I'm gonna be surprised and you're gonna be surprised all at the same time. It's just gonna be a video of surprise. So I'm very, very excited. In a couple weeks, I will get to open them. I cannot wait. That's it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye, everyone.